How's it going, Internet? My name is BlackLightAttack, or Blah, and today I've got a game of free-for-all for you on Havana, and I'm playing Black Ops. I was just sitting around really bored. I've had this game for a few days now and just didn't feel like commentating it until now. I'm bored as hell. It's like 3 a.m. on a Saturday, and I have nothing to do. None of my friends are around, apparently. And this is a little different. This entire game, the reason you see an Uzi with an ACOG on your screen right now, which is probably the most worthless gun in the game, is because I'm only using my secondary, which is probably the second most useless gun in the game, and that's a Python with an ACOG. And I just felt like using this. I was doing a project. No spoilers on that still, but I was doing a project, and for it I had to use this gun, and I was kind of having fun with it. So I was like, screw it. I'll play some casual games and see if I get a gameplay. Would have liked to have gotten a better score with it, like at least 30 and 5. But it's kind of hard when not only are you using like a completely worthless gun and a secondary at that in Black Ops, where health is really high, but also everybody camps their balls off. It's just not going to happen. At least not for me. I'm sure that there's somebody out there that can pull a perfect game with a sidearm, but it ain't me. And that person who can pull off a perfect game will then make it out so that you will think that everybody should be able to pull off a perfect game just because they say they do. Somebody will probably be in the comments just scoffing like, "What? You can't pull off a perfect game using nothing but ballistic knives and scavengers? You fucking faggot. You should kill yourself." There's probably somebody typing that right now, and he just backspaced because he heard me say it, and then he felt silly for being predictable. So, yeah, I don't really know what to talk about right now because I've been drinking a little bit. I was just, you know what? I'm not like a drunk by any means. I'm nowhere close to an alcoholic. I'm like the antithesis of an alcoholic because I like very, very rarely drink, and when I do, I really don't go overboard. But for some reason, just on the way home, it was like a long work week, and I was just like, I kind of have a taste for beer right now. So I stopped by the local pub, checked around to see if any of my friends, because my friends apparently are in the pub like every fucking day, and the pub is like right down the street from me, so all my local friends. Every time I've been there, I like meet a bunch of my friends there, and who like I wasn't even going to meet up with. It's just a place where apparently my friends like to go. I don't know why, because it's a terrible, terrible pub that's just really depressing and full of middle-aged, very sad people. But anyway, none of my friends were there, so I just bought a 6-pack and left. And so I've been drinking that for a little while. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time collecting my thoughts. And don't worry, I don't get reckless when I drink either. But on a completely unrelated note, after I'm done this commentary, I'm probably going to take a live chicken up to my roof and try to fly off with it Zelda style. So I was just playing Magic the Gathering, Duel of the Planeswalkers on Xbox Live Arcade, and that game is a lot of fun. I don't know if any of you guys are Magic players, but I've been playing Magic on and off since I was like in probably 6th grade. I remember my friend Greg, aka the Blue Jew, aka Chewbacca. He was really into Magic cards, and I was into Pokemon cards. I was still in elementary school, and he was like, "Oh, if you like Pokemon cards, you're gonna love Magic cards." And I was like, "Magic cards? I don't see any Pokemon on here." And so I kept calling red cards like fire type cards and shit like that. But I had a lot of fun once I learned how to play it. He had a badass angel deck. I'm digressing. So I saw recently Hutch linked on his Facebook. Onslaught posted a video where him, Hutch, APL Fisher, and Dunkus were playing a 4-way Magic the Gathering game. And I was like, holy shit, because I looked up the game. And what I didn't realize is that you don't have to buy cards in that game. They do have, like, technically you don't have to buy cards in any online Magic game, but obviously if you want to stay competitive, then you have to. But in this game, everybody only plays with preset decks, which does kind of dumb down the game a little, and obviously there's going to be a problem with deck balance. Apparently, at least Freekill was telling me, at least when the game first launched, that everybody was having a problem with the Elves decks. The Elf deck is like really overpowered, and I agree that deck is fucking. Elves in general are just fucking annoying. But yeah, apparently, the way they do it in this game is you get you start off with like 2 decks that you can choose from, and as you progress through the game, through the single player game, you unlock more, and you start to unlock these decks, and then you eventually can unlock all the ones that are in the core game. Once you get past that, you can download for I think it's $5, or no, less than that. I don't know. Yeah, $5. $5 is an expansion pack, which gets you like another 3 or 4 decks to unlock, and that's pretty cool. I mean, it's still paying for cards, but it's not as bad. Like in for example, in like the regular Magic the Gathering Online, you buy them exactly the same way you would buy real cards. I think they're cheaper, but you buy booster packs, you can buy singles for like, I mean, there are some singles that are going to be like $10 or $15. It's a little ridiculous. And since I've been playing for so long, I've accumulated probably somewhere around $500 or $600 worth of cards in real life. And after I put that much money into this fucking game, I'm not going to go and rebuy all of my cards online. Just fuck that. So this whole Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planewalkers watered down version basically means that I just don't have to keep buying cards. That guy just keeps nailing me with those fucking tomahawks. It's my job. Stop it. I'm the Native American in here. I'm not really Native American. I'm super white. I'm sorry if I offended you if you're Native. But I do envy your people's tomahawk throwing skills. So I wasn't about to just rebuy a whole bunch of cards, even though playing online does sound like a lot of fun. Because I can't get anybody to play with me. All my friends that do play the game still are off at college, and they're never home. So I never have anybody to play against. But now I can actually have people to play against. I haven't played online yet at all, except with Freekill. You guys might remember him. He did some really fucking funny videos. He hasn't put up a video in a while, but he said he's got one kind of in the works, still a bit away. He's a funny kid, and his videos, like he did like the State of the YouTube Community comedy video, where he was like mocking everyone. Like he did like the 8-way dual com, and his G-Unit thing at the end of one of his videos was fucking hilarious. He did an impression of G-Unit. He was just like, "Hi, everybody's G-Unit 123, aka Shag out today. Before I do this commentary, I'm gonna put a bunch of marbles in my mouth." And I was fucking dying when he did that shit. I started dying because I always said the same thing about G-Unit. Just like I didn't specifically say that he sounds like a bunch of marbles are in his mouth, but he does sound like he has severe Down syndrome. But that's like the one guy I'll hate on in the community, just because like I'm pretty sure that guy knows that the entire community hates him. Like I tend to get along with everybody, but that guy's just so unlikable. I feel like it's not even making fun of him if I say I don't like him. It's just like a statement of like very common knowledge and universally accepted agreement. G-Unit's kind of a douchebag. And if he doesn't realize that by now, then he might actually have Down syndrome. No offense to you if you have Down syndrome. I'm sorry to compare you to G-Unit. What was I saying though? So, back to me being a huge fucking nerd. I was playing with Freekill 300, who actually knows me because of Twitter. I think S&D's John ended up retweeting something that I said. And he thought I was funny, so he ended up following me on Twitter before he even knew I had a YouTube account. And ever since, we kind of tweet back and forth and blah, blah, blah. We have a good time about it. He's a good kid. He's funny as fuck, just like conversationally and in his videos. I highly recommend you guys go check out his channel if you haven't already, because he has some funny shit. I think it's a while before I end the game here. I only have one more kill to go, and I just cannot find anyone for the life of me. And I see that my score isn't looking too good anymore. I'm at like 29 and 11, so I'm just trying to be careful and get that last kill without dying. Oh, not gonna happen. Oh, now it's 29 and 11. So speaking of people that I met up with on Twitter, there's a guy who you guys should go check out his channel. He's about the same size as me, so I'm not like doing him too much of a favor by plugging him, but you guys should go check out Juggernauts. He's a funny fucking kid, and I've been talking to him a lot. I should, you know what, me and him should like do something. We should do a dual com or something. If you see this, Jugs, hit me up. Not that we ever don't talk on Twitter, but you know, I'm giving you some love here, baby. Check him out. He's doing a Let's Play of Dead Space 2, and he's a giant fucking girl about it. I think you guys will like it a lot. So that was me fucking around with an ACOG Python. I hope you guys liked it, even though the score wasn't that good. I didn't really have fun doing it because everybody camps in this game, but I don't know. Click the like button if you liked it. Subscribe for more. My name is BlackLightAttack. Take it easy.